on. Why is that so...
This is tense now.
Yeah. Well done.
She needs to be focused.
Doesn't look like it's been cooked enough.
Wow. Jesus.
Told off in the kitchen, now you tell me on the stage.
Kitchen is...
Hi, everyone.
Max.
Yes, we are. We've only just gone in, and I'm already frazzled. Tonight, 3 more stars will battle Samia, Joanna, and Claire. Who are you most afraid?
Right, let's get going. Versus Gavin and Stacey versus Steps.
Or to put it another way, drama.
I'm so happy that I got through Indian Week. I didn't think that I would get through it. Shaky hands. My nerves were almost overwhelming. Calm down, Claire. Because whatever I'm doing, I want to do it well and I want it to be perfect. I just hope that I can hold my nerve for British Week now.
British Week. So obviously we're going to do something from Scotland.
Ovs. I feel much more confident with British Week. I'm on familiar ground.
Cullen Skink.
Cullen Skink?
Yeah.
I have no idea what it is.
So Cullen Skink, it's a soup from north east of Scotland, traditionally made with haddock, and I've added a nice piece of Scottish salmon on top.
There's cream, there's potato, there's haddock. On paper, it looks like quite a simple dish, but it's quite technical.
Haddock now, nice big flakes, OK? Seeing if there's any bones left. If they find a bone, that is scuppered.
I don't think there would be anything worse than choking roast beef shredded to death.
Right, now we're going to skin the salmon, because the skin's got the scales. That's it. You're not moving the knife, you're moving the skin. That's it. There you go.
We'll do it.
Perfect. And then we're going to baste it with butter.
Okay.
The things that you need to watch with a dish like this is overcooking the salmon. You cut in it, has to be just pink.
Oh yeah, look. Oh my God, it's so nice. It won't be a tragedy.
No!
It is quite a simple dish, but at this point in the competition, everything's got to be meticulously executed. I really hope that I can keep my head, because I would love to win.
Joanna and Samia, welcome back to the kitchen. You will all face a 3-way cooking battle, the winner of which will go through to the next round. The 2 losers will face each other in the cook-off at the end of the show. Sadly, one of you will be leaving the competition.
You have got 1 hour to prepare your dishes, and then they will be judged by the remaining 5 chefs.
And remember, you can get help from your mentors by banging the golden frying pan.
Oh God, I'm sweating already.
Stars, get cooking.
Come on, let's go!
Whoa, my eyes are going with the onions.
Oh God, I can't feel my hands.
I'm feeling under pressure, I'm not going to lie, because Jo and Claire are really good cooks, but we kind of feel like it's girl power in the kitchen today. But at the same time, we all want to win.
The thing with these dishes, because they're like British staples, you're like, oh, cottage pie, but actually, every little detail's going to count.
There's nowhere to hide, is there?
At home, I will microwave everything, and I would go to the supermarket to buy a pie. The first cook was utterly terrifying, and this is intense in a different way. You don't want to let your chef down.
I don't want her to spend more than 15 minutes on vegetable preps. It should be quite quick. With a pie, the flavours get better when they had longer to cook.
It's so funny because you start doubting yourself. I know I'm supposed to be doing big chunky ones of these, but in my head I'm like, is this chunky enough now? It's quite difficult with a knife when your hand's shaking. I do not want to end up in the cook-off.
Ooh, my water's boiling, the cauliflower can go in.
Basically what we're doing is to use the slices straight in boiling water for about 3.5 to 4 minutes.
It's like a spiced cauliflower steak with 3 different kinds of cheese. It's really nice. It's a really special dish. That'll be coming out soon. Just don't want to overcook that cauliflower. Who thought cottage pie and cauliflower steak could be so stressful?
Cullen skink is smoked haddock made in like a chowder with potatoes and onions.
I'm worried that my haddock's not going out.
Dice those. I need this to boil so I can put the fish in. And then I did my red wine, white wine in there.
The fish is poached in milk and cream, which is a stock. It's on it now, because that should have been in.
Again, you've got to be careful not to overcook it. Even though it's poached, it actually dries out. I always think, oh, if you poach something or do it in water, that'll stay moist.
Yeah, right.
Hello.
Joanna Page,
Hello.
how's it going?
It's going all right.
This smells very nice. What are you actually making apart from chicken and flour?
I'm going to make a chicken pie with mushroom and leeks.
Oh,
and
I like that.
There's something else in there which I can't remember now.
You're up against Samir and Claire.
Oh,
How do you feel about being up against them?
It's hard. It's terrifying.
They are coming for you, Joanna. They might seem nice, but they are coming for
I've
you.
got them on either
Claire
side of me.
didn't get the O2 with steps by just sitting
Exactly.
back. And Samir's been in Coronation Street for almost as long as Ken Barlow. They are fighters, so Joanna, you've got to smash them, okay?
I will.
We need to get cooking. She needs to be focused. She needs to move through these phases quite quick. We need to see the chicken now caramelizing with the flour. Then the flour's going to help thicken it a little bit.
I'm having to do these fast.
I'll tell you what, though. Jo looks calmer than she was last time.
Yeah, she does.
Oh, no!
Oh, having said that...
I think I might need a plaster. Thank you.
Gosh, this is intense. This is too intense for my liking.
Gosh, it's quite hard to peel with a plaster and not cut yourself again.
Joanne's going hell for leather.
I need to get this in.
She is sweating. She's got a lot to do.
Oh my God.
She needs to calm down, you know.
I've just cut my other finger there. I need a plaster for my little finger. Oh my God, I'm cutting myself to ribbons.
I am skinning a salmon, which I don't enjoy. My mind's gone completely blank.
She's stressing out because she wants to do very well.
Yeah.
Shit.
Her hands are shaking.
Oh no, she needs to breathe. It's much easier to scale fish if it's a side.
Right.
But when it's a little fillet, you can't get a grip.
My hands are so shaky that I'm really struggling to do it. I am a bit scared because there's so much to do. Oh, Jesus. My hands are shaking.
Claire Richards, Joanna Page and Samia Longchambon are taking on the food of Great Britain.
It's taking me longer than I would like. Okay.
Beautiful, Claire.
Claire is cooking Cullen skink, a traditional thick Scottish soup made of smoked haddock, potatoes and onions, which will be topped with an M&S pan-fried salmon fillet. In order to impress the judges, both her salmon and haddock will need to be cooked to perfection.
So we've got 2 pieces of salmon, but they've left the scales on, so that's a bloodline that you've got left on it. So that's where all the flavour is and the nutrients.
We're puff pastry. We won't have time to roll it out and rest it, so we're going to have to oversize it, and then hopefully it'll shrink to match the pie top.
I need to get this in.
Joanna is preparing chicken leek and mushroom pie with creamy grain mustard mash and purple sprouting broccoli with hazelnut butter. With multiple elements to prepare, getting her timing spot on will be key.
You've just got to be so fast, haven't you?
Stars, you've got 30 minutes left.
The pastry should have been earlier. I don't understand what she's doing. If it's not cooked all the way through, it's flabby and greasy. That's not what we want.
Right. Here's more coming.
Good, yeah.
Okay.
I need to get the cauliflower on.
It's now.
How are you doing, Claire?
I'm all right. Are you all right?
Flipping.
Right, now I've got 2. Do my fish. It's really important to make sure there's no bones because I don't want to choke anybody. Get that out.
It looks like from here she's cooked the haddock perfectly. There's a bit of translucency there.
I swear to God, if there's a bone in this now, then I will be surprised.
And so does she then put the sauce on the tray and then put it in the oven?
No, she's just going to pour it into bowls.
This is like a soup, like a chowder.
It's a soup.
So the sauce is the dish.
Trying to cook out these potatoes, that it seems to be taking a while. Really don't want it to catch. It feels hard.
She keeps stirring the potato, so she's drawn out the starch to thicken it.
I'm on. I really want this to cook and it's not cooking.
3 dishes I can see. Claire's is a lot simpler. Just fish, potato and onion. That's all it is.
It tastes nice. I think it tastes how it should. So I've got enough time to do my salmon.
She's got to make sure the mixture is really, really good. In the end of the day, it'll all be...
And frying the salmon. The butter is to go in with the salmon, to baste it.
In practice, we've made it nice and pink. What we don't want is overcooked salmon with the protein coming out the side and it's dry.
Putting my hazelnuts on my broccoli. What have you forgot?
Stars, you've got 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Okay, but I'm going to get those out.
Just worried about the pie lids.
Take those out.
It need to be 20 minutes. She's out early, so if they start to collapse, it might be an indication of them being slightly undercooked.
I'm just gonna get blowtorch. Where's the blowtorch? Blowtorch, blowtorch, blowtorch. I'm just gonna slightly try and brown it a bit more.
She needs to get a bit closer with that blowtorch.
Yeah, she's scared.
Just to get really nice colour, because just not got time.
1 minute to go, Stars. 1 minute.
Come on, guys. Come on, come on, come on.
Tony, do you think your salmon is cooked enough?
A little bit more colour on top, maybe, but they don't want it to overcook.
Come on, Claire, you're doing so good.
These are just like cauliflower leaves. It's just for dressing to make the plate look nice.
I'm just going to put it on the mash then.
30 seconds left. 30 seconds. Come on, guys.
I'm nervous about the cauliflower. Probably didn't need as long in the oven.
I'm done. Right, I'm going to just carry it round.
Well done, Joanna.
Oh.
Whoa, Joanna! Woo!
How we looking, gang?
Come on, Claire, you're doing so good.
Oh, where's kitchen roll? Kitchen roll!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I am speechless for once. That was just so insanely intense.
Welcome back to Cooking with the Stars, where Claire, Joanna and Samia have been tackling the food of Great Britain.
The two losers will face tonight's cook-off. 1 star will leave us at the end of the show. But who will get a thumbs up from our chefs?
Claire has cooked Cullen skink, topped with a pan-fried salmon fillet.
I was really stressed at the beginning. I was really shaky, and it took me a while to calm myself down. I'm pretty sure I got all the bones out of my fish. Fingers crossed. I really hope I don't have to do the cook-off.
To find out who's safe and who will fight for survival in tonight's cook-off. So, chefs, in front of you is Claire's Cullen skink.
Oh, we sort of have like...
There you go. Oh, my hands stink of fish.
April, let's start with you. What did you think?
First of all, the presentation of this dish is absolutely stunning. Your salmon is cooked perfectly. It's still pink in the middle, not 1 ounce of dryness, which is just a pleasure to eat. The only thing it's missing for me on the dish is a little bit more seasoning. It would be absolutely perfect, but it's a great, great dish.
Thank you.
Jack, what did you think?
Claire, it's a lovely plate of food. I've done a lot of Cullen skink in my time, so I know it very well. The actual flavour is perfect. Everything's really well done, don't get me wrong. I just wonder if it's pushed you enough for this stage of the competition.
And Rosemary?
Well, Cullen skink I'm very at home with. I have to tell you, it is quite frankly delicious. Your fish is divine. It is so well cooked, that fish. This is quite a simple dish in terms of what you had to achieve here, but you have achieved almost perfection. I mean, I want to finish it. It is so good.
Next, we've got Joanna. Will face each other in the cook-off.
April, who gets your vote?
I think there's just one dish in particular that shone on the plate for me, and I wanted to go back for more and more. And for that reason, my favourite dish was cooked by Claire.
Jack, which dish was your favourite?
Fantastic dishes, everything tasted great, but I guess for me, I'm just looking for the dish that was pushing the chef the hardest, and for that reason, my favourite dish was Joanna.
Shalina?
The person that I think has been pushed more in the kitchen, for me, is my most favourite dish, and for that reason, the dish is Joanna's.
Oh my God. Thank you.
So, Joanna, if you get one more vote here, you will be through to the next round, and Samia and Claire will go into the cook-off. Ellis.
3 absolute amazing dishes, but for me, the one which I thought was best executed with the most effort, I've had to go with Joanna.
Oh my God. Thank you.
Joanna, you look shocked.
I am really shocked.
Relieved.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to start crying. It's embarrassing. Thank you so much.
What is it, Joanna, that you think is making you so emotional?
Oh my gosh, because I never, ever would even think I could even cook anything like that. And I can't believe that you know, can say nice things about my food and just him. He's wonderful and he's amazing and he's given me confidence and a love and a passion for food and cooking, which I've never had in my life before. Well, it just means so much. I mean, my God.
Commiserations, Claire and Samia. Claire, how do you feel about going into the cook-off?
Yeah, I'm a bit like, oh. I'm just going to try and enjoy it now, I think. This could be the last one.
Samia, how do you feel about going into that cook-off?
Everyone who's done the cook-off so far said that they've enjoyed it, so yeah, I'm hoping to give it my best shot.
So Claire and Samia, as you know, the cook-off is where things get pretty tough because you're about to cook a dish that you have never seen nor practiced before. And whoever loses will be leaving the competition tonight.
And your cook-off dish is not for the faint-hearted. And by the faint-hearted, I mean the people who can't really cook. Because you'll be making Eton mess covered in a white chocolate sphere. And Claire, you have got 50 minutes to prepare your Eton mess in a chocolate sphere.
Now, we don't want the chefs to know who has cooked which dish, so they are already seated in the blind judging room. So, when you're ready...
Oh, God.
Good luck, stars. Get cooking.
We are about to witness the most difficult cook-off task.
The Eton mess, I have never made an Eton mess. I enjoy eating it, but usually I buy shop-bought meringues.
I've never made a white chocolate sphere before. Not sure many people have.
I think the chocolate sphere is actually the most difficult component of the dish. I mean, for all the elements that are involved in getting it right.
There's a lot to do to get that chocolate in the fridge to set.
We need to keep stirring constantly so that all the chocolate is the same temperature.
Oh, my goodness. This is intense. Come on.
We want that snap, we want that crack.
And also, most importantly, you've got to blow up a balloon.
Oh, God. I can't blow up balloons. I literally cannot blow up balloons.
How many do you need?
I cannot blow up. Like 12 centimetres. No, too big, too big, too big. Yeah, perfect. Too big, too big. A little bit smaller, a little bit smaller.
Do you want us to blow one of yours?
Yes, please.
Should we go and help Samia blow her balloons up?
Is that about right size?
I think they need to be about that size.
I feel like we should play some games or something.
They look good.
I think it's... OK, thank you, thank you.
Good luck.
With the white chocolate, if it's too thin, when they go to burst the balloon, it could just crack and break up. If it's too thick, it takes away that nice, delicate snap that you get when you actually go through it.
Oh, God, this is really nerve-wracking.
I think they're looking all right. I just don't want them to be too thin. So I'm just going to pour a nice amount on them. Oh, come on, please.
Easy, easy, focus.
It's all right, it's all right.
Hands are shaking.
Don't fall over again, please don't, please don't.
It's OK.
Oh, no! Oh, shit.
It's Samia Longchambon versus Claire Richards in tonight's cook-off. They're making Eton mess with a white chocolate sphere.
Oh, my God.
Slowly, slowly, slowly.
Oh, my God, that was so stressful. 100 grams of caster sugar.
I think I did save the balloons, but we'll see.
I'm just going to separate my egg whites.
One of the key components of an eating mess is a crunchy, crispy meringue.
I have made meringue before, and I've never messed it up.
It's really important with the meringue that they whisk it to stiff peaks.
I've never made this. I'm not even sure what stage I should be at right now. I mean, I think you're supposed to put it over your head, aren't you?
Oh, yes!
Good work. And they've got to get the pipework accurate, the right size, so they cook quickly enough, because if it's too big, they won't have time to get them nice and crispy.
If it's also under, you just have a gooey mess, and it won't be that texture that we really need with this dish.
Oh, that's a big peak. I've got a pipe 15.
I'm just making as many as I can.
That sweetness of the meringue requires a little bit of acidity coming through from the strawberry coulis.
I like lemons.
Just to give some balance on the palate.
While the meringue is in the oven, tip the strawberries, ice and sugar.
20 minutes now, Stars, 20 minutes.
Is that enough time, 20 minutes? No, of course it's not. I've never made coulis before.
I actually really love the fresh fruit in an eating mess. I'm going to need it to cook through that white chocolate.
I think they look all right. I don't know. I'm going to get them off there. I think they're stuck because there's so much chocolate.
I think they're all right.
You have to take the balloon out of the chocolate sphere. So there might be a temptation to just stick your knife in, pop it. A bit too violent, might collapse on itself. You need to stretch it out, pierce it or bite it, let the air out slowly.
I don't like popping balloon.
How are you supposed to get the balloon out?
Getting it onto the plate. With the warmth of your hand, there's a risk that you can melt that beautiful chocolate.
If they get it wrong, they have not got time to redo it.
Oh my God, it is still completely, this is really bad.
Is there balloon stuck in there?
My hands are so hot, I can't, this is not gonna... I can't get the balloon out. Damn it.
That's okay, Claire, that's rescuable.
What? They're just not set at all. At all. Oh, darn.
Oh my goodness me. This is so tense.
This one's not too bad.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Perfect.
Look, got handprints all over it.
Come on, meringues, come on.
3 minutes, Stars, 3 minutes.
What is that all? These meringues should be done. That's 15 minutes, so I've done as I'm told.
With an eaten mess, we're looking for texture and crunch from the meringue.
They've got to allow those meringues to come out the oven and rest.
They're quite chewy, I'm glad I took them out then.
These are two outstanding cooks. It's going to be all about those fine little details that will make the difference with our judging.
5 for each. Oh my God, my hands are shaking like mad.
1 minute now, 1 minute, Stars.
Oh God.
Come on, girls. You can do it.
Oh, has Claire forgotten her fruit?
Just put it on the plate, Claire, don't worry. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
1. Oh my God, my pot. Oh, that's I forgot the fresh fruit as well.
Don't worry, you're good, we're all good.
When I'm under pressure, I get quite shaky and very hot. The chocolate on the spheres melted. I forgot to put the fruit on. So we'll just have to see.
I got 3 chocolate spheres out, but it all depends on the taste. Like, her coulis might be amazing, her meringues might be amazing. I don't know if I've done enough to make it through. I'll soon find out.
Oh, wow.
That is amazing.
Wow.
Wow.
What an incredible effort.
I mean, incredible.
Oh, that's a bit soft, that.
Yeah. Because the chocolate is warm up already.
There we go. You've got a nice crack.
Tony's star Claire has served her eaten mess on the green plate.
The green plate didn't crack, didn't deliver that wow factor, was also lacking one of the spheres.
But the meringues were crispier, the coulis was sharp.
Nice flavour on the fruit puree. I'm missing a little bit of fresh fruit.
While the gold dish belongs to Jean-Christophe's star, Samia.
But none of the chefs know which star cooked which plate.
The gold plate definitely had a better texture on that chocolate. We had the crack. It was that superstar moment that it really got to shine.
The white chocolate on the gold is much crunchy, but the meringue could be staying a bit longer. I think maybe a bit more crunch.
More coulis would have been nice, make it more raspberry. I think the meringue was just too chewy.
But when both of these dishes hit the table, I was completely floored. I did not expect to get 1 sphere. They clearly worked really hard on this plate.
It's time to vote.
Samia and Claire, the judges have tasted both dishes and they voted for their favourite.
Before we find out which star has the most votes, we need to find out if your chef voted to keep you in the competition or to send you home.
Jean-Christophe, I can confirm you voted for the gold dish as your favourite.
Thank you.
Made by Samia.
Tony, the dish that you voted for as your favourite was...
Gold.
Samia's gold dish.
Yes, it was fantastic.
Thank you.
Yours was amazing as well.
Wait a minute.
It's not over yet.
It's not over yet. There are still 6 more votes that make up the final result. The star with the most votes and staying in the competition is... Samia.
Wow, bravo.
Samia, well done and congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, well done.
I mean, it's a massive relief because I know what an amazing chef Claire is.
Claire, you had an absolute nightmare, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
But I'm gutted, you know, because you've just put 110% into everything you've done.
Thank you. You've been amazing.
And also, you've been a brilliant team together as well.
Yeah.
You've
Yeah,
really
we are.
complemented each other.
He's been so patient and really encouraging, and I'm not going to speak anymore because I was so cry.
No, it was brilliant.
Well, thank you. You've both been brilliant.
Well done.
That's it for tonight. Join us next time when our stars face their toughest test yet in the massive semi-final.
And we are going to be saying bonjour to our final 4 because it is French week.
But with only 3 places in the final, we'll also say au revoir to another star. Sacré bleu! Until then, goodbye.
Good night.